ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to today's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on a beautiful Tuesday, September 20th. Got all the rain out of the area, I think, for quite some time, right? Don't we have the rain gone for a while?
Looks like some pretty pleasant weather coming.
Yeah,
right.
Should be real nice after Tuesday. It might be a little hot Tuesday today, but then it's going to get cooling off over the weekend. Should be an outstanding. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, and we have just a huge day. Jennifer Hettiger is here, along with Derek Bailey, and also Dr. Joel Hackney is here. We'll get him kicked onto the show here in a little bit, as we are going to talk about the upcoming Appleknocker Festival here in Flora, and we'll do that here in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in here on Wabash Catch TV. Let's tell you a little bit about what is going on around the area today on Tuesday, September 20th. I couldn't find a ton, folks, but I did find a few things to tell you about. One thing anyway. Down in Mount Airy today, the farmers market will take place. It takes place every Tuesday through September. The farmers market is open from 8 a.m. until noon in Mount Airy. That'll be at the Ruritan Pavilion. They're going to have honey, produce, crafts, fresh eggs, and more. Entry is, of course, free. If you want more information, you can give a call to Phyllis Yohe at 919-2575 or Leah Stouffer at 217-508-0242. Is anything still, you guys might be able to help me, anything still in harvest today? Anything still good, or is sweet corn still out there? There's still some late season tomatoes.
It's
right?
kind of getting to the straggler tomatoes though. You find one still in there, but they're about
They're
done.
kind of the squishy tomatoes.
The squishy.
Yeah, they've hit the ground. Yeah.
No, you don't want the squishy tomatoes, but it might be maybe some late season sweet corn. Potentially.
Sure.
But yeah, give it a shot, folks. You can find all that over in Mount Airy today. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Tuesday, September 20th, it is National Fried Rice Day. Order up a side of hibachi chicken rice to celebrate National Fried Rice Day on September 20th. During this food holiday, fried rice stars as the centerpiece of the meal. Its flavor captures the diner's hearts, keeps them coming back for more. Together with shrimp, chicken, or beef, fried rice typically makes a complete meal. More adventurous foodies can maybe spice it up with chicken, or spicy chicken, pardon me. Of course, the fried rice is made with a combination of long-grain rice, peas, carrots, and onions. Fried rice requires perfectly incorporated eggs to bring it all together. Now, I have never cooked rice, fried rice or steamed rice, either one. Did you?
You don't have a Blackstone? A grill at home? You seem like a guy that would have a Blackstone grill.
I have no.
What?
Do people use those for frying rice?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I do Cajun, jambalaya kind of stuff. Oh, yeah.
Do you have a wok with that?
Well, you got to cook I cook the rice in a rice cooker, and then you kind of let it dry out in the fridge, and then you throw it on there, and you mix in all your goodies.
That was my question. That was going to be my question.
You do cook it first.
You do cook it first.
Yeah.
Fried rice is basically cooked twice, right?
Exactly.
Right. You could, almost like a refried bean. It's a double cook deal.
You learn. I always wondered about that.
You know something I learned about your hibachi facts though is so I know there's a foreign exchange student from Japan, and she's going to Clay City, but she's with our friends, and she said the hibachi fried rice is legit. It's like home.
Really?
So that's like home cooking for her. You go up to
Where do you
Up
find
to
hibachi
Effingham.
fried rice? Like a
Fujiyama.
Japanese restaurant?
Fujiyama. That was the word I was looking for.
Okay, Fujiyama has that. I did.
And she said it's real deal.
No kidding.
She said the flipping around and catching stuff on fire, they don't do that at home. But the fried rice is legit.
But that's the most fun part of going to the Japanese restaurant, when they throw the shrimp into somebody.
To her, it was like Cracker Barrel, man. I was like home cooking for her.
Well, good for her. That's good to know.
She found it.
That's good to know that it's legitimate. That makes you feel like you're really learning something. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. National Fried Rice Day. Enjoy your fried rice today, and you'll have a good day. By the way, National Fried Rice Day was founded in 2018 by Benihana. There you go. That makes a ton of sense.
Commercial. interest there.
How many? Okay, how much fried rice do you think Benihana has sold since they were founded? This number is not as high as I expected it to be.
How many Benihanas are there out there?
I don't know.
Not as many as there used to
I
be.
would figure
They're
probably
kind of like Sears.
I would figure probably are there 50 or 100 maybe? I don't know. How many are there?
Well, I don't know. The one downtown Chicago's gone.
Is it? Well, they have since their founding, they have served roughly 2,720,000 pounds of California-grown rice. Oh, that's each year. Oh, okay. Now that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I stand corrected. What else is today here on September 20th, ladies and gentlemen? If you like your food holidays, this is a good one too, as this is also Pepperoni Pizza Day on September 20th. This recognizes the most popular pizza ever created. This day celebrates the pizza enjoyed by young and old alike. While pizza comes with several different toppings, pepperoni is the single most popular pizza. According to legend, Raphael Esposito created the first pizza in June of 1889. The Queen of Italy, Margherita of Savoy, inspired the pizza maker so much, he created the pie-shaped delicacy in the Queen's honor and named it Pizza Margherita and topped it with pizza with tomatoes and basil and mozzarella, the colors representing the Italian flag.
So a fun fact on that. If you
are
got time,
the best.
If you got
Derek,
time,
you are always the best guest because you bring your own fun facts.
So we're going back to the foreign exchange student. We have an Italian foreign exchange student, Monica.
Right now?
She's phenomenal. Yeah, but
What's her name?
Her name's Monica.
Okay.
And
Monica what?
Monica Cimino.
Okay.
And
does she play on the North Clay ball team?
No, that's Rocky. That's Raquel. She's a North Clay student.
Okay.
Monica's here, but we always like doing hey, is this real Italian or is this not? Pepperoni, not on the list.
No kidding.
No, and fettuccine, like the Alfredo sauce, no, they don't do it.
They don't do Alfredo?
She doesn't. She's like, why would you put this cheese sauce on noodles? Like, she doesn't.
That's kind of what I wonder, too, whenever I eat fettuccine. I just think, boy, that is just richer than you really.
We have a lot of fun things with her. Like, what do you think about these? And what do you think about that? And we get a kick out of her.
Well, that's wonderful. Now that we know that Benihana is actually close to really actual Japanese food, now we know that pepperoni pizza is not close to Italian pizza. Right. We are learning so much today. I feel good about it. And as there's another pizza. That one's got way too much.
Educational program.
That one's got way too much pepperoni on it. I would think, that you don't want that much pepperoni. What else is, ladies and gentlemen? What else can you find today? I said it is a big food day. This one I don't. I probably haven't eaten this for years. This is also National String Cheese Day. Maybe it's just for kids or something like that. It's time for America to stand together in support of our love for string cheese. People can take it on a picnic or a hike. It's easy to carry. And this one is, it was founded by Galbani Cheese. I don't know, never heard of Galbani Cheese. 5 years ago to celebrate America's love of string cheese. When's the last time either of you ate string cheese?
It's been a little bit.
Been a little bit.
Well, not so long for me. I've got young grandchildren.
Well, you see, now there you go. If you're going to want the grandchildren
Absolutely.
to eat it, you kind of
Yeah.
have to give them show them how to peel it and that kind of thing. Yeah, well, that.
Show them how to taste it,
Sure.
Right.
Sure. I'm sitting there trying to think, how did that become a separate cheese from every other kind of cheese? The most important, enjoyable part of string cheese, deciding how to eat it. Most people go for the classic peel down and chow down, separating each stick into thin strands. But it's an odd cheese in itself, I guess.
I always had it right there in the mozzarella family.
Right,
It's got to be right
right.
there.
Well, you don't. It doesn't cut like mozzarella. Whenever I hate to call myself a cheese connoisseur. I like cheese.
You like your cheeses?
I like different cheeses, but that's the only one that that strings like that. Is when you get string cheese. All the other just breaks off.
Sure.
A confusing cheese, ladies and gentlemen. We are all confused, or at least I am. What else is going on today? What do you want to see on television? High school baseball this afternoon. The Altamont Indians are playing at South Central today. That'll be on Wabash Catch TV right here at 4:30 today. Also today at 5:40 p.m., the Cubs are playing the Marlins. Adrian Sampson versus Pablo Lopez. That's on Marquee Channel 597. At 8:40 tonight, Cardinals are out in San Diego playing late games, as there'll be Adam Wainwright versus Mike Clevenger. That's on Valley Sports Channel 630. The Guardians are at the White Sox on NBC Sports Chicago Channel 643. That's at 7:10. And finally at 6:40 tonight on TBS Channel 632, the Mets take on the Milwaukee Brewers. That'll be a ton of fun. The Brewers down now to the magic number down to 8 for the Cardinals.
So the Cubs are out.
Cubs got eliminated. We're all terrifically disappointed by that. I can see.
It's a rough day.
Yeah, rough on everybody. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We are going to talk the Appleknocker Festival. Going to do that right when we return. You're watching Big Talk. Back after these words. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, as we're going to bounce all around the Appleknocker Festival today. Ladies and gentlemen, usually, the thing is, Derek, usually people are they have become accustomed to my terrifically organized and in order show and cogent presentation. Today we're not doing that at all. Are you okay with that?
It's going to go a little haywire.
That's right. Today we're going to go a little bit of haywire. That's exactly. It's going to go all over the place. That's pretty good. I like that. You got that done. Nicely done. I've got Jen Hettiger there, Derek Bailey here, and also Dr. Hackney over there, Joel Hackney, and we're going to talk about the Appleknocker Festival coming up this weekend at, I don't even know where it is. Jen, what is going on this Saturday?
Okay, Appleknocker will be held on the grounds of Flora Elementary School, which is down by the football field.
Okay. This
You
is like
actually
the
walk around to the back, and that whole area will be set up.
this is like the second or third or fourth year it's been at the new school, or how?
It would be the
You know,
fifth.
we have been there since the new school was built, so I would say it's probably been longer than that. I can't say exactly
I want
what
to
year
say
that
6 because my son was he went to pre-K there, and he was the first one to go there, and he's in 6th grade now. So
Oh, is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's been a while. Of course, we did not have it the one year during COVID, but we did set up. I guess that was just last year's. Things were starting to reopen, and we had a really successful festival.
That was kind of what I recall as last year. It was all outdoors.
And
right?
this year it will be
This will-
completely
this will
outdoors
also be-
also.
Okay, it was all outdoors last year, but you had crowds of folks who were just kind of emerging, like people from cocoons, weren't they?
Exactly. You know, we just kept going back and forth. Should we do this? Shouldn't we do it? And finally, you know, we as a group, made the decision, yes, let's offer it. Hopefully people will come.
Yeah.
And they did. We had great crowds, fantastic weather.
Yeah. And actually, I wasn't kidding, folks, when I was talking about Saturday. It's supposed to be fantastic weather. Today, it's going to be 95, but then it's 70s the rest of the
Right.
week, isn't
I
it?
know. I remember last year it was pretty warm.
Oh, was it?
But yeah, when I was looking at the weather this morning, I was like, yes, this is just perfect fall weather. A 70 during the day, it'll be great.
And, you know, also, we're kind of close to the time when you're going to have leaves beginning to turn also.
Right.
And we might have a good chance for folks to get out and just see some beautiful foliage, for that matter, and go down there and enjoy the crowd. What all happens at the Appleknocker Festival?
Okay, I have the schedule, so
Okay.
can I go through that real
If
quick?
you like. Let's start. I'll go through the schedule in a second, but when is the pageant? Isn't there like an Appleknocker pageant?
There is, but you know,
That's over the fair, right?
It's called the Apple Queen pageant.
Apple Queen
and
pageant.
we're not associated
Okay.
with that. Just
The reason I ask is because when you look on Facebook, that pops up.
right,
Okay,
right.
that's not you guys.
That
Okay.
is not us, so I'm not sure about
And
that.
there's not one this year. I know that they kind of reorganized, and they're planning on having one in 23, but I don't think they're having one.
Okay,
This year.
I thought that was where they came up with the big Halloween boat thing for
Oh,
last
yeah, they had some good floats.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
we're talking about something entirely different that we're not talking about. See, we've gone haywire. We've gone off the road. I should have embargoed that subject. That's what I should have done. I didn't save that to you. Sorry about that, Joel. Okay, what's the schedule? What are we
Okay.
starting with this week?
We will be ready to go at 9:30 on Saturday morning.
Okay, now, will you have people who will show up at 9:30 and stay all day?
Oh, sure.
Do you really?
And that's what we hope they do.
Well, yeah.
Because the day is just packed full of activities, different types of entertainment, really good food booths.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's really cool. Okay, starting at 9:30.
Okay, at 9:30, that's what they have the opening flag raising with the Shooting Stars drill team.
Okay.
And then,
How many kids in that?
you know, I don't know exactly, but I would say probably about 12 girls.
Usually 10 to 12.
Okay. The drill team, and they'll just is it one of those rifle drills or
It is.
flag drills?
And
okay.
they have won a lot of competition.
Really?
Yeah, they put on a good little show.
Didn't they make national television or something last year? I was
Exactly.
thinking they did. That's wonderful.
At 10 o'clock, and, you know, once we have the flag raising, then, of course, we start selling tickets
Yeah.
for the different activities. But the high school marching band will do a little concert from
Okay.
10 to 10:30, and they're up on the stage area. And that, you know, just having the peppy music,
Well,
just
that's
feel
really
like
cool.
everybody's, you know, now we're in a real, you know,
Kinda
good
gets
mood.
folks going,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
And marching
absolutely.
bands back at Flora. They hadn't had one for a few years, and
They marched at the football game the other night. I think it was the first one in 10 years. Now, Dr. Hackney will probably be able to tell us how wrong we are on that.
it had been a little bit.
And then another stage show at 10:40 will be Dazzle Dance and Tumbling. And then at noon, we have a magician on the stage. And then at 1:30, we have Power and Grace Gymnastics that goes till 2:30.
Oh, that's pretty going to be
And
really
the
nice.
hours of the festival are 9:30 to 2:30.
Okay, so basically starts in the cool of the day and it's going to end up at the warmth
Exactly.
of the day,
Right.
isn't it? That's
Right.
that's 5 hours. Is that enough for you to see the whole thing, or
You
or to
know,
get? I guess you could get breakfast and then also get lunch and then a snack after, right?
We will sell anything we've got.
Tell me a little bit about the food.
Okay,
So
that's
food,
Derek.
that's my department.
Oh, that's your
I'm
department.
the food guy.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take a quick break, and we'll bring in Dr. Hackney here for the next segment, because he'll talk about where the funds go. I mean, it's a fundraiser as well as for the good of the community. And then we'll talk about food as well, and we'll do that when we return. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, as Jennifer Hettiger is here along with Derek Bailey. Joel Hackney back after these. Please do stick around.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right, or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jennifer Hettiger is here. She's sitting over there right now. She'll be back here in a minute as Dr. Joel Hackney steps in. He is the superintendent of Flora High School, right?
Flora School District.
Flora School District.
Yep.
Along with Derek Bailey, as they are all three members of the Flora Academic Foundation, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
And before we got too far off the rails, I wanted to bring Dr. Hackney in here to tell us a little bit about where the funds go, and tell folks who don't know what the Flora Academic Foundation, what that is.
Sure. Well, so Appleknocker in general is just it's just a another way that the Academic Foundation can provide opportunities to community. So it's just kind of their festival that is a way to give back. So FAF does get 10% of the ticket sales. So if an organization or a group is selling, they take 10% of the ticket sales, but 90% of it goes to the organization that does that. So it's a great opportunity for your organizations that do different things in the communities, whether it's church or student groups or school groups or whatever. And we have a wide array of groups that are out there selling things and doing different activities. It's also, enrichment students that are earning money for the trips that enrichment goes on. They do a lot of hands-on activities. With the big fundraiser, obviously, for FAF is what we'll be talking about here in about a month or so when we come back, and that's the Radioathon. And so, the little bit that they make with Appleknocker plus Radioathon goes towards a lot of the field trips, resources, lyceums, a lot of opportunities that our students would have the opportunity to do if it wasn't for that. Of course, when funding wasn't great for the state, when education funding came out, a lot of school districts did away with all those things.
That seemed like 5 or 10 years ago you had school districts doing away with field trips. A lot of them used to cut sports, cut extracurricular activities.
Yes, and we always got asked how what all did you have to cut? Well, a lot of the things we didn't have to cut because we still had the Academic Foundation that was funding those. And I think it's one of those things we've come to appreciate those things more after the last couple of years because there's a lot of things that we weren't allowed to do or places weren't even open for our students to go, and so we've really started seeing a lot of requests start to come back in from our staff on trips that they want the students to take or resources or books. I mean, we don't have anything that's inflammatory by any nature, but we have a lot of opportunities for those kids, like resources that are outside of just normal budget or trips that relate to the curriculum we're doing or places that the students would get a chance to see if it wasn't for that. And I think Bill tells a story almost every time he's here of just one of our members going on a trip and kind of took it for granted that the kids had probably seen this, but then just seeing the reaction of students seeing the arch for the very first time. So it's really neat. It's just and every penny that the Academic Foundation collects goes towards resources for our students and our staff and scholarships and those types of things.
Are you hearing more from potential sites like the Science Center or something like that? Do you hear, are they all fully back into the swing of
I think they're, depending on the area, there's still probably some that either didn't survive the downturn and people coming or whatever, but you're definitely seeing those places open back up. You're seeing group trips. You're seeing when you go to those, they have school days where there's buses full of parking lots full of buses of students and that type of thing. So it's great, and again, this is just an opportunity to come out and enjoy a great weather day that we're going to have, and enjoy some great food and some great activities, and support all the different organizations. And then just a reminder of what FAF does. So here in about a month or so, when we're asking for donations, just remember that all of the, not just Appleknocker, but the variety of things that
the fund from the Appleknocker is funded from the basically from the next Radioathon. You kind of, whenever you came down to Flora, you kind of had to. Did you take over this part, or you're not really in charge of anything here?
I just do what I'm told. So no, and that's what's great about it is. The Academic Foundation is a fantastic organization, and first of all, it's successful because we live in a fantastic community, and we are blessed with support that the community gives to the Academic Foundation, but to our school districts as a whole. But the behind-the-scenes work that the FAF board members do, it's second to none. It is a fantastic group of people that, and really when you look at Appleknocker, it's just like every other event that FAF puts on. There are different people in charge of different things, and each group is very, very good at making sure that they get everything done and organized, and it's really kind of neat to watch everybody set up, and it looks like organized chaos, but everybody goes where they need to go, and then the day just really runs like clockwork, and boy, you look and turn around and everybody's tore down and the day's over. But it's again a tribute to just the work. People I don't think understand all the behind the scenes work that goes in that the members do, and they get compensated handsomely at $0. It's a volunteer job. None of the money that's fundraised goes to any of the board members or the president of the FAF. It all goes to the students and the staff and the school district. And again, we are hugely.
What are you in charge of this week? This Saturday. So
I'm
the
just
thing
in
is
charge-
Saturday the 24th.
I'm in charge of a very important part. I am in charge of making sure that our custodians and any FAF member, plus the student council that's helping, that they get breakfast at Tammy Joe's that morning.
He does. He takes us all out to breakfast Saturday morning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And then after that, I'm in charge of doing whatever they tell me to do. So.
And the big thing with the FAF with me is that it affects every student. Like every student gets to go on the field trips or the whatever the event is, and it's not just one particular group that's benefiting from it. So and back to what you said about the members. That's one thing is I'm on a few different groups, and man, this group is really good. Every member has some thing they do.
And they all participate.
They all participate. They're involved. They're aware of what's going on. It's really well ran.
I've always been fascinated by the academic foundation up here at Flora. It's different from most schools, isn't it?
It is very.
And it's not that most schools don't have the people who contribute to it. The way you guys have, the way Flora folks have it set up is unique, isn't it?
It is. And I've had school districts that ask, well, how do we get one of those, or how do we get that set up? And I don't know, unless you can replicate the community of Flora in another school district or another place, you're going to do that, because again, it is 100% the support of the community and the work of the board members that make it happen.
Well, and the other arm of it that we haven't even talked about, the academic side of it, is the scholarship, the scholarship arm. Describe a little bit in light detail.
It is extremely great to watch on Senior Awards Day, because that's where they go through all of the different scholarships that are given. And I think the last couple of years, the classes have been real close to, or there's been some $1 million classes that's the amount of money that's been given away. Now, not all of those are FAF, but a good portion of that is, again, just people that have either in honor of a particular individual or profession have set up a scholarship at FAF. It's
helps
kind
administer.
of they're the administrator, the ones that kind of run that. And then there's some that are specifically FAF scholarships that are done, as a part of that academic foundation. So, and I don't know if you know this or not, Bruce, but the cost of college education or anything in general is not going down. So
it's been a while.
It's been a little while. It's been a little while. I had somebody that was telling me what their son's first semester tuition bill was, and I am pretty sure that it was substantially more than what I paid for my whole college education.
Well, I know. I still know what I paid for my whole college education, 4 years at University of Illinois. My family and I paid $32,000.
I'm not sure that gets you a semester or a year now.
I was wondering how far along would that get me?
You might get a year out of that, maybe. But I say that to say every little bit of assistance helps, and so if it's a little bit to go towards books or gas or just some expenses there, it's certainly a needed resource for our students and our families, and it's again a great resource that our FAF provides.
And it kind of channels when people have donations, have money they want to give, they then kind of channel that through the FAF. Then they do the interview process, they do the application, and take care of all the administrative.
It takes for that matter, it takes the decision-making process out of the hands of somebody. Now they might be able to steer a little bit. I don't know.
They're actually it's amazing how unbiased it is. Like they are. They are very stringent on that to keep it unbiased. They do a good job of.
I've always wondered if you ever heard a pushback from folks thinking, "Well, I want to control my scholarship or something like that." Occasionally,
and if we do, then maybe FAF isn't. Maybe that's not a good fit. Maybe you do that on your own, and that's okay.
A lot of them simply just kind of set the criteria of student that's going into this field or student that's going into this area or going to a 4-year versus 2-year or whatever. So a lot of times they'll set the parameters for what a student needs to do to qualify to be eligible for that. Yeah. But then after that, like Derek said, the names are removed from the applications, and that committee
they black out anything that would kind of give a hint of who it is.
That's outstanding. That's the kind of backstop that you need, and it clearly works for
and that's just an example of how well the FAF does all the events that they do. To be able to think of processes that way, so whether it's Appleknocker or Radiothon or the scholarship, it's just, again, thinking about the details and the behind the scenes and logistics, and they do a fantastic job to make the events that they do successful.
Before I let you get out of here, tell me a little bit, since you're on the superintendent side, and superintendents, you're the superintendent of the apartment buildings. They clean up and stuff. So you're the one who also makes the rules of what people can and cannot do. I guess no pets, right? Or what are some of the rules?
Right.
I know Bill wanted us to make sure.
Bill, right? So I'll do the Bill Atwood speech.
Do the Bill Atwood.
I mean, obviously.
Hi, Bill. Sorry you can't be here.
Service animals are fine. We have no problem with that. But as far as just pets, just because of the number of people that are there and the close proximity and all that, we prefer no pets, no skateboards, no bikes. If you bring those types of things, it'll probably be as simple as whoever's kind of there at the place where you'd walk up would just ask you to leave your bike there or whatever. Now, if you bring a pet, they probably just ask you to take it back, whatever. And again, we certainly are not discouraging anybody that needs a service animal from coming out. Those are perfectly fine, but just maybe leave the family dog at home. If you can.
There's reason. I mean, when you talk about proximity to people,
and again, bikes and skateboards and the scooters and those types of things. Again, if you've ever went back there when this was going on, I mean, it's great. I mean, you just see a lot of the community out there and kids going from one place to another, but it is tight quarters and kind of hard to navigate around. So we just prefer those things not to be out there for the safety of everyone.
What is the best place for folks to enter into the property?
Kind of depends on where they park. We will have the golf cart out there again. So if you aren't able to park real close and you need some assistance, we'll have that shuttle kind of running. You can even just kind of pull up and let people know. But obviously, if you park over by the football field, baseball field, then you can just walk on the sidewalk that we have that leads right up to it. If you park there in front of the school, then just walk right down the sidewalk by the pre-K. And
you can park between that road that goes between the
football field
and
just flag down the golf cart people.
Just flag down the golf cart people.
That's outstanding. I'm going to bring it up here because I want to know before I get there. Restrooms.
There'll be porta potties out there.
Okay.
For restrooms.
Right, There's outdoor restrooms, yes.
Outdoor restrooms. All right. Well, I tell you what, let's do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk food. And that is Derek's bailiwick. You like how I did that? Bailiwick?
That was very good.
That works.
That's why you have this job.
That's exactly right. I wish more people would understand.
A real wordsmith.
We'll be back right after this. Jennifer's going to come back on too. Thanks very much. Appreciate it, Doc. See you in a sec. Dead Mike's. Not dead. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. As Jennifer Hettiger has rejoined along with Derek Bailey, we are talking about the Appleknocker Festival starting at 9:30 on Saturday the 24th, right?
Right.
It's going to be a nice day.
It's going to be a gorgeous day. So do consider coming out and joining the fun. Be able to get a good meal, too. Tell me a little bit about some of the food we're going to be talking about here, Derek.
You know, it's fitting that I get the food booth. So I'm a fan of food.
Yeah.
But we've got. I mean, there's pretty good variety. There's the FFA's doing pork burgers, lemon and orange shake-ups. Cami Treats does snow cones every year. The enrichment program.
So now, wait a minute.
Okay.
Do you try to make sure that each booth is doing something different from one of the other booths?
They get exclusive rights.
They get exclusive.
Exclusive rights.
Oh, my. So you might want to be the one exclusive beef bourguignon tenderloin or something like that.
That's actually still open. So
Is that?
If anybody needs to pick that up last minute here, we can do it.
That's why it's important to sign up for your food booth early.
That's really? Right. Now, that makes a ton of sense. Okay, so now does the first one get the only snow cone?
That's the only snow cone. That's the only pork burger. It's through the FFA. The Emory Street Church is doing nachos and cheese. Junior high is doing popcorn and drinks. The Nostalgia Theater, a new theater going in town. They do a homemade ice cream.
I have Jim and Stacy coming on here in a couple of weeks to talk about. I guess they have a show coming up next month, right? They're going to open.
They're doing
for their
some cool
first
stuff.
show.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
I like seeing that happen.
It really just enhances the downtown, doesn't it?
It does. They got the sign up, but they haven't got the lights in it yet. But they got the sign painted and got it all refinished, and it looks good.
They're doing ice cream?
They have a homemade ice cream that they do.
Wonderful.
We got a little
What
new.
flavor?
I don't remember. I think they were chocolate and vanilla last year, but they may change it up.
Okay.
The band is doing something different this year. They're doing iced coffee. Haven't had iced coffee before.
You haven't had? I have not either. But my wife drinks that. Do you drink iced coffee, Jen?
No.
My wife drinks iced coffee, and whenever she goes through and gets it, I said, that is the silliest thing in the world.
Now, I like the iced coffee, but you have to dump a bunch of sugar in it for me to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like a black coffee iced.
It makes no sense to me because you're putting cold cream in it. I mean, I guess if you're into that kind of thing.
But I guarantee FHS band has it. They have it fine-tuned, and it's going to be good.
Yeah.
This is going to be the high school band, not the junior.
It's the high school band.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
And then the Xenia Church is going to have pulled pork. They're going to do cookies. Have you ever had a Crystal Luttrell cookie?
Is Crystal the works at Act Automotive?
No. Crystal does. They do real estate and they do excavating and that kind of thing.
I don't believe that.
She makes phenomenal sugar cookies with the icing and all that.
That's the gal who did the WNOI 50th.
Right.
Yep.
Yes, she did.
Yes. Okay.
It's a good cookie.
I have had those.
It's a good cookie.
That is that good. Okay. Now, yeah.
They will be.
Her cookies are really professional.
They will be.
So good.
They'll be for sale, and she does great with that. And the pulled pork was good last year. I remember having that. The Drama Club, they're doing Dippin' Dots. That's always a hit with the kids. Oh man, we didn't stay exclusive. Does Dippin' Dots count as an ice cream?
No,
it doesn't to me.
It's not homemade. Well, it's ice cream of the future. So what you have?
Oh, ice cream of the past, nostalgia theater.
You have ice cream of the past with the theater, and the ice cream of the future.
That's how we're skating by, Jim. That's how we're skating by with that. We got you in there. The Methodist Church is doing loaded baked potatoes. Which is also a big hit.
Yeah.
And so and that wraps up the food booths. But yep, good variety.
Tell me a little bit about Joel kind of mentioned the tickets. Where will you go to get tickets? Can you get any in advance? And will it be a large amount of money or a large number of tickets for these foods?
You're looking in about the $6 range for $5 to $6 range for food.
Right.
Then you may have to get a drink or something. Go ahead.
So tickets are $1 or something?
No, tickets are 50 cents each.
Okay.
And our ticket booths are, there's one traditionally as you walk up by the stage area.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one under the overhang, like at the back by the school.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got two different areas.
Basically, one on the north end and one on the south end.
Okay, so and it makes it really well. I did take a picture. Now, is this from the current location, or would that be one of the old locations?
That's one of the old.
That's one of the old ones.
Because that shows Washington School in the background.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing that up, because our nostalgic people will be thanks. Thanks, Bruce.
See, that's
I have to field some phone calls. My phone's gonna be buzzing here.
There's the ice cream of the past, right there.
We make them do it over there by the high school.
That's exactly. Well, yeah. I was looking for pictures on Facebook, and because Bill, God bless him, gets a hold of me, but he doesn't send me any pictures.
Yeah.
So that's.
Well, we'll have to screen those next time.
Well, that's fine. Well, I got one more. I do have one more, but I'll show you in a second. Whenever we're talking, about the stuff again. Okay, so you get the tickets, and then you just kind of meander, don't you?
You do. You go about. You go through the booths, and Jenny's going to go through what booths they have there.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell me about the activity booths.
Okay, the
Jenny.
activity booths, some do require tickets, and some are free.
Okay.
Which just makes it very nice. The thing, looking through the list this year, I am just thrilled that so many of the high school clubs are sponsoring activity booths.
Oh, really?
And I'm also on the project committee.
Okay.
For the Academic Foundation, and we fund a lot of trips for these different
Sure.
clubs
Yeah.
or classes, these kids would be part of. So I feel like they're giving back to us.
Well, that
now,
is
too.
wonderful. I tell you
And
what, let's
that's
do. That is awesome. Let's take our final quick break of the day, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what the activities are that these clubs are doing. Okay.
That's good.
Folks, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We are talking about this weekend's Appleknocker Festival. It's going to take place at the Flora Grade School, right?
That's right.
Flora Elementary. The Flora Elementary School from 9:30, pardon me. Just about had people coming in early. Oops.
Oh, they can come early. We'll be ready. Well, and the big thing, we want our vendors off the lot. Their vehicles.
Their prep vehicles, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
By 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Before people start coming.
That makes-
so there's no accidents.
That makes a ton of sense. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this word. Stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
probably, you're probably right, Derek. Exactly. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I've been banished. We're talking about the Appleknocker Festival that's taking place on Saturday. It is Saturday the 24th, and Jen Hettiger is here along with Derek Bailey. Joel had to take off back to the school. Something about, kids getting spanked or something like that. I don't know what it was.
Starting rumors.
Yeah. Jen is over there. No, this is the last time she's coming on this.
That went off a long time.
Yeah, well, you probably did that. Did you ever spank kids? You were a high school teacher, right?
No, I was elementary.
Were you more of a ruler on the wrist person?
Oh, no. But I had a little boy that kept running off the playground, and the principal said, next time he does this, you are going to spank him. Do you understand? It's like, I don't want to do that. Do you understand? Sure enough, he ran out in front of a car, and it was close. And then I take him into the office. The principal's gone.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, you've got to be kidding me.
So you had to end up spanking the boy.
I did, barely. He's crying, I'm crying. It's like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again.
They hug at the end.
I got to tell you, the one time that I got paddled in grade school, it didn't bother the teacher. She was all for it.
Well, this bothered me. Hurt me a whole lot more than it hurt.
Well, at least he quit running out in front of the car. There you go. You're running out in the road. It all makes sense. That is, ladies and gentlemen, that is not one of the activities taking place at the Appleknocker.
No.
Tell me some of the activities that the kids are doing at the Appleknocker this weekend.
According to our list, we have some really a nice variety of activities. We have something called a spin table. I'm not quite sure what that is.
A spin table.
A spin table.
See, that's the thing, Derek. I can sit there and come up with ways to gamble on all of these things. A spin table sounds like a roulette wheel. I feel bad. That's why I've been banished.
I can't be on the FAF board. He's starting young gambling addiction.
We also have...
Starting the gambling.
Put a 1-800 number at the end of this program.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Plinko, which, that would come from The Price is Right.
Yeah.
We have fishing.
Oh, really?
And we have a duck pond. We have the Farm Bureau letting the kids make seed necklaces.
Oh, now that's fun.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Even our Honor Society is doing fingerprint art. And then I'd mentioned the clubs, drama clubs doing a soda toss ring.
Okay.
Science club, a water gun accuracy. You guys might like that. Art clubs doing bird finger puppets.
What is a bird finger puppet?
I'm just not sure, but you need to come and find out.
I guess I do if I get permitted on.
And then we have a very nice enrichment program in the school district. And when they go on trips, we will sponsor so much per student towards their overall cost. And in return, then several of the kids set up their own booths.
Oh, that's cool.
Which I think that money goes back to them directly for their trips.
Oh, that's great.
Right.
That's a nice way for them to raise money for that.
Treasure Mania, Cornhole, a Color Drop, Ping Pong Water, Chuck a Duck.
Color Drop?
I'm not sure.
That sounds like, where they throw powder on people at the end of a 5K run or something.
It is.
Yeah.
A moon rock hunt. And then...
To get a real moon rock?
I don't know. That's why you have to come.
That'd be sweet. That would be really cool.
And then the FCCLA will have a booth that's called the Cupcake Corner to decorate cupcakes.
Okay.
And then the Flora Gardens is having a duck race. Let's see, we have...
A lot of ducks.
Yeah, a lot of ducks. The Clay Medical Clinic is doing glitter slime.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be fun all day long.
It'll be fun in the car on the way home.
Now it says Wabash Communications is having a game. They didn't put down.
Oh, really?
They're still trying to figure out what you're coming.
I haven't heard from Clint.
Casino night.
Casino night. Yeah, I haven't heard from Clint yet. What's going on? Maybe we'll have something.
And then the High School Bass Club is having a casting competition.
Oh, like for accuracy as well as length, probably.
And then the Clay County Farm Bureau, they're doing a farm charm necklace.
Well, now that's wonderful. That's going to be a nice time.
Yeah,
That's a lot of activities.
And it's a great variety of activities.
Is there a way folks can get a prize for attending the most of the activities?
Like a check thing? No,
Yeah, that'd be
they don't
really
have
good.
that's an idea, though.
I'm here. I'm full of ideas, Derek. That's exactly. Speaking of that, I know that there's some other activities going on too that
We do.
that we haven't talked about.
Farm Bureau is doing a tractor pull where they're going to kind of have like a running who's got the record for the day,
Really?
and try to beat the record all day. They've got
Like
that
a
going
pedal
on.
tractor pull. Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be pedal tractor pull. They got a gentleman named John Hill is going to be doing disc golf demos, and they're having a tournament out there in Charlie Brown. They're going to bring a lot of people in from that. ESDA is doing a display table, kind of show what they do, kind of just make kids aware of what they do in the community. Clay County Ambulance is going to be doing the same thing. I know the Flora Fire Department, volunteer fire department, is going to be. They're gonna have coloring books and
that's cool.
Let the kids go through the trucks and
That's a lot
that
of
kind
fun.
of stuff.
And so all kinds of other activities. I do have.
And Boy Scouts are there also. I don't want to leave the Boy Scouts out. They've got a monkey bridge, and they've got kind of a little obstacle thing that they do.
No kidding. You're going to let people climb on the monkey bridge and that kind of thing?
They are.
Nice. Here's the page, folks, that has everything going on. And Mark Smith and Colin Mosley on the sound system. And then you have
you had Colin Mosley on here yet?
I have not.
You haven't?
No.
That guy is everywhere.
Is that the guy?
It's kind of like Where's Waldo? It's like it's not an event until Colin Mosley shows up.
He plays an instrument, right? Doesn't he?
He plays piano.
Yeah. Okay. No, I haven't. That's a great suggestion. Thank you very much. But there
You're welcome, Colin.
And I've probably screwed up his life. I wanted to get him on caricatures. What's the caricature setup in booth?
Yeah, there's a guy. He does like you sit last year. My son and I sat down in the chair, and he does a caricature of you. And he's actually really good.
Does he? Did you keep the caricature and?
Oh yeah, we did.
Put it up.
Framed it up. Yeah.
Did you really?
It was actually really good.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it was free. It was free. It was free because we paid the guy. Academic Foundation pays the guy to be there, and he doesn't charge. You have to sit in line, but it wasn't that long of a wait.
That's really cool.
That is really cool. That was a big hit last year.
Again, according to the Appleknocker Entertainment there at 9:30, the opening flag raising with the shooting stars, and then it just goes on through from there. If you want to hit freeze and record this page or something like that, you can see when the schedule is going to be. Who's the one-man band? You have a one-man band.
Yeah, we do have a one-man band.
And he just walks around the grounds.
I believe so.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part of it? You've been doing this for a few years, since you were a teacher, I guess, right?
Right. We moved back to Flora in 1982, and I've been part of it. But it was going before then.
Oh, it was going before then. Okay, well, you can, you can answer the historical question, even though you told me not to ask it. So I'm not going to ask the historical question. But what's your favorite part of the? I mean, you're in charge, kind of, the entertainment, right? Or
well, Bill's in charge of the entertainment. I sell tickets. I just like to be out and talk to people.
Yeah.
See former students, parents.
Do you get a bunch of former students you're able to get and visit with?
Jenny's kind of the oil in the machine. She keeps it, like, if somebody's got a problem, she kind of diffuses it.
Well, now you have to have one of them.
Well, you have, if you have a power supply issue or if there's something going on, then they run it by her. She gets it done.
Well, outstanding. It is, again, to be held this Saturday on September 24th from 9:30 until done, 2:30, 3 o'clock, somewhere around that. Sounds like it's just going to be a hoot.
It'll be a good time.
And I always ask Bill how many people he thinks show up. It's thousands, isn't it?
I always like to be at that ticket booth on the south end.
Yeah.
When they come, just because I see more people. I am just shocked at how many people come and how many tickets they buy to support this.
There you go.
And it is great.
There you go, folks. Get there early and have fun at the Appleknocker this Saturday. Thanks very much for watching Big Talk. Thanks very much for being here, guys.
Thanks for having us.
We'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.